All right, hey y'alls. If you've never seen this category before, boy, are you in for a treat. This is one of my personal favorite categories to run. It's the type of thing that I do as like a little bit of candy at the end of the night. Play some Super Metroid and just do one of these runs at the end of the night. It's going to go by pretty fast. I'll be explaining things as we go through. Let's see. Okay, I thought maybe my stream stopped for a second. It must have been on King's end. Yeah, so basically what's going to happen here, it's going to look remarkably similar to the low ice percent that you saw earlier, up until we get down to Pink Brinstar, and a strange thing will happen. He will not pick up charge. He'll be thinking, why wouldn't he pick up charge? It's because what he's going to do is pick up the minimum equipment necessary to get down into Lower Norfair and get to Gold Terizo, or GT. When he goes through the door, he's going to enter what's called the GT code, which is it's a debugging code that was left in the game. If you push all four face buttons, X, Y, A, and B, as you go through the door transition, the game will give you, I think this is right, 700 energy, 100 missiles, 20 supers, and 20 power bombs. Or maybe it's 50. No, it's 20. 20 supers, 20 power bombs, and all of your items. So you have everything except screw attack, interestingly. But so you have your space jump, you have your gravity suit, you have your spring ball, you have everything. And the classic version of this, which would have been called GT Classic, is you take all that ammo, all those items, and you go through and you kind of do a big kind of a boss rush and get through the game as quickly as possible. This is going to be a little bit different. In this one, he's going to be leaving Spazer and Plasma on at the same time. When you do the GT code, it gives you those items and keeps them on, which isn't generally a good thing. it glitches the game out. But if you shut off the wave beam and keep all the other beams on, you have what's called Spacetime beam. And what that allows you to do is some kind of glitchy things. If you know what you're doing, you can transport yourself through time and space to different places and different times in the game. So what he's going to do is the red cane beam, Tommy. What he's going to do is utilize that space-time beam to take himself first back up near the ship, and then he's going to take himself to the end of the game where the planet is exploding and just jump in the ship and leave. So that's basically what's going to happen. I think we're still having some issues with audio. Maybe not. Looks like maybe we're ready to go. I'll be kind of explaining things as we go through, obviously. So let's see. Okay, it looks like we're getting ready to start here. All right. I'm hearing lots of things going on in Discord. Oh, there was a countdown. He's counting down in Discord. Okay, so we should be getting started here. And here we go. Boy, now I don't know what to say. I was planning on explaining all of that through Saris and through all the early parts of the game, but all right, let's talk about Saris a little bit. I know we've all seen this before, but you're going to see some arm pumping, which, if you don't know what that is, he's hitting angle up, angle down rapidly, and every time he does that, he moves forward 1 pixel. I don't know how much time that saves in this particular run, because this run goes so fast. I don't know, maybe a second or two. Does anybody know in chat how much time that saves? In a typical any percent run, I know it saves a handful of seconds over the course of the run. So this run, yeah, you see the time estimate. It's going to be under 20 minutes. I believe King's PB in this is 17 minutes and some change. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about the tanks. I think he picks up two. I think he picks up the Terminator tank as well as the high jump tank. That's what he did the other day anyway. We'll see what he does. He might surprise us. He also did a high jumpless lava dive the other day, so I don't think we're going to be seeing that. But you know, who knows? We'll see. Yeah, that was excellent. 45 coming out of series. So I'll watch that station blow up. Hopefully there were no survivors. If there were, there aren't anymore. They're gone. Gonna fly to planet Zebs. And the beginning of this is gonna go, you know, much like any other vanilla run. Gonna run down, grab morph, run down, grab missiles. So the ammo he's gonna pick up. I mentioned that he's gonna pick up the minimum equipment possible. He needs to pick up morph and missiles, obviously, and bombs. He needs bombs to get into Brinstar. He's going to get the early supers. He needs those to get into Red Tower. And then when he's in Red Tower, he's going to end up going up to get power bombs. And that's basically it. 1 pack of missiles, 1 pack of supers, 1 pack of power bombs. And then he's going to pick up Varia, so he can traverse Norfair. And then he might give us some surprises. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Going through pit lists. These gap skips. What he's doing there is he's running off the edge and then pressing down while he's in the air to basically what that does is it makes Samus's hitbox smaller, and then she's able to grab the platform with that smaller hitbox. There's our morph ball. That will allow Metroid to crawl. Everybody asks, why can't Metroid crawl? Well, Metroid can crawl. It just needs a morph ball. And there's our missile pack. That's how she rolls. That's right. Very nice short hop mock ball coming out. Your work is done. It's fantastic. But ching. Alright, we're gonna go back up, shoot some pirates. Why can't Metroid crawl? Oh, why can't Mocktroid crawl? You know, that is an unanswered question, I believe. So let's see how this climb goes. King is gonna do a standard right wall climb. There are different ways to get up this room. Some people prefer to do ledge grabs on the way up. But this is the traditional method. And very nicely done. Missed one shot on the way up, but still didn't really lose much time there. Hopping on down to Bomb Torizo. Only one correct way, Hero says. Them's fighting words, Hero. Alright, so this Bomb Torizo fight, he's going to be plugging Bomb Torizo with 5 shots from his pea shooter initially. And then groups of missiles, you're going to do 4. And then Bomb Torizo's chest will explode, and then 3 more. So here's the 5, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 3, 4, 5. Grabs the missiles. Must have missed one of the shots. Oh, he's going to do an extra round of 5. So basically, 5 pea shooter shots. Oh goodness. Oh, must have missed some some shots there. 5 pea shooter shots on BT is the same as 1 missile. And so, long and short of it is, if you get Bomb Treezo down to 100 health, then his head won't explode, but he'll only take 1 more missile to kill. So if you can get him to exactly 100 health, and then finish him off with 1 missile, he will die without that extra head explosion of animation. A nice Terminator. This next room he's going to do just like he did in Ice. He's going to be not taking any damage. This category in the beginning is a little bit dangerous since he's going to be going up Red Tower. So in other categories, you'll see runners just tank through these pirates. But in this category, he wants to conserve health. He needs to get out of that room with 2 missiles because he's going to do a little farming down here. He'll use 1 missile. Well, he'll use 2 pea shooter shots to shoot the first enemy, 1 missile to shoot the next one. Since he's at full health, he's almost guaranteed 2 missile drops, which will then take him up to 5, and he can get through the door. Nicely done. And he's off to get his supers. There they are. So there's 2 components to getting to Lower Norfair. Our missiles. Oh, he was looking for missiles there from that bug. I didn't notice. Oh yeah, I guess he was down a little bit of health, so it gave him a health drop instead of missiles. He really wants missiles here. He would rather get missile drops than health drops. He can use those missiles on the cack attacks, and it's just a little bit faster to get through the room. So here we go. You're going to see him just charge right through Pink Brinstar, picking up nothing. There's a missile drop that he wants. Skipping charge. For me personally, the biggest issue with skipping charge in this category is Kraid. Kraid, if you miss that quick kill and you don't have charge, Kraid can be a nightmare. So I don't anticipate King missing that Kraid quick kill, but if he does, we'll get to see that DLC and potentially a very long Kraid fight. So now he's at Red Tower. He's going to be going up to get his obligatory power bombs. Yeah, chargeless Kraid is lethal. Yeah, ammo management is a big deal in this category. I've found myself getting into the Kraid room with low missiles, low supers, and it can be a nightmare. You have to kill all the enemies in that room before Kraid. And is it the room before, or the room that Mini Kraid is in? So I guess 2 rooms before Kraid. And if you can use a power bomb to kill those pirates, but if you don't have enough ammo, you could potentially softlock in that room. Oh no, you know what? They die with bombs too. I'm just remembering. So that's it's not a softlock, but it's definitely not ideal. Oh yeah, as Azra's pointing out, power bombing the green pirates is often done, and I did see King do that the other day as well. Yeah, Azra, how many bombs does it take to kill those green pirates? I want to say 4. Yeah, boy, if you have to resort to that, it's basically the run is dead. Oh, getting some 2s now. Okay. Yeah, still 2 or 4. Either way, it's incredibly slow. Definitely want to avoid it. So you want to think ahead, basically, and just make sure you don't enter this room without enough ammo to get through. All right, so He's coming through. I know King does not do the missile quick kill. He's going to be using just a shot from his pea shooter and then using 4 supers. Oh, that's a good point, Ezra. I never even thought about that. That's never happened to me. Okay, quick kill looks good. Yes, fantastic. So no prom today, no DLC. But this is good for the run. We pick up our Varia suit. All right, so from here, this segment isn't too terrible. He's gonna go down. He's gonna get his supers back from Mini Kraid. He's gonna be probably full ammo. I don't know about his missiles. Okay, he's gonna farm here to get his missiles. He'll be at 4 supers. Oh no. Okay. So he chose to use missiles so that he would get his full super count. He's probably gonna farm the enemies up here as well. Not here, but in the next room to get those missiles back. He's skipping this E-tank. Oh no! Oh no! No farm. Okay. So missiles are pretty important for getting through. I don't know what the room is called. The room before Cathedral. So let's see how he deals with this. I don't know if that skip was into. Oh, I'm sure he wanted a missile drop, not a super drop from that enemy. Okay, and we're gonna get our high jump boots. And yeah, Insane Firebat pointing out that only one of the Kraid fingers gives you drops. And I'm not sure exactly how that works. I think it's a different one every time you go into the room. But yeah, only one. And let's see, he's going with no missiles. Okay, just gonna tank it. All right, that makes sense. Typically you'd use missiles to kill those Deskigas in there, but this works fine too. Not a whole lot of danger right now. The next dangerous section is Lava Dive. Which, if you haven't seen Lava Dive before, this is the room where technically you're supposed to have gravity suit, space jump. I don't know if I'm forgetting anything. You're supposed to have gravity and space jump to traverse the room, but he's going to do it with neither of those things and just do wall jumps off of the Namahes, which are the fire-breathing enemies in the room, and wall jump off. I'm going to start explaining some of the space-time stuff now too, because that's going to happen real fast. Once he gets into the GT room, like I said, he's going to do the GT code. He'll have Spazer and Plasma. He'll have all of the beams equipped. He's going to unequip Wave, and the first space-time glitch he's going to do is simply to get out of GT's room. He's gonna jump, and what he actually does is charge the beam, and while charging, he's going to switch to supers, and then when he fires that super, that's going to glitch the game out. He's going to do it in a certain position so that he can roll out the door and get into the screw attack room. Here's the Lava Dive. Let's see him traverse this. Okay, looks good. Looks good. And fantastic. Piece of cake. Piece of cake. Easy. Anybody can do it. Gonna take a safety save. So, okay, so that first space-time glitch is to just roll out of the room and get into the screw attack room. The next one he does is going to take him out of bounds near the landing site. You're going to see him right. You're going to see just outside of Gauntlet but you won't see Samus, except he'll bring Samus into the picture, but she's actually out of bounds. hard to explain. From there, he's going to take a transition to get him back in bounds. And from there, he'll do a final space beam, charge space beam to trigger the end sequence. I should mention green gate glitch here. So this is another potential run killer in the game. 5 attempts to do gate glitch. Okay, the rest of this is going to happen extremely fast. So here he goes. He's going to enter the GT code. And like I said, first he's just going to unequip his wave beam and use his space-time beam to roll out of this room and roll into screw attack room. So nicely done. Next, he's going to space-time up near the ship, but he'll be out of bounds. Here he is, just outside Gauntlet. He's going to see him come down from the top. He's getting his position set up, and let's hope this transition works. Wonderful. Okay, sometimes that can go bad. Now he's just to the right of the ship, and he's going to do one final glitch. He's going to line himself up with a particular piece of grass here, charge his beam, shut off everything but charge, and fire the shot. And beautiful. And now the end sequence is triggered. The planet is blowing up. And he's in the ship, and GG to King of the Hill. Nicely done. I don't know what... This could be a PB. I don't know what his PB is right now. I know it's 17 and some change. Yeah, we're gonna get some confirmation here in Discord. Oh, not a PB, he says. He's typing. Oh my goodness! Oh, he has a 1614. Oh, I didn't even realize that. He must have mentioned that to me at one point, and I just completely forgot. Wow, yeah, 1614. He must have gotten that pretty recently, because I thought he had a 17. Oh, makes a good point. He wouldn't save in his PB, right?